Hey guys, this is a quick video about my reaction to Neace. Yeah, overall, if you didn't understand my sentiment for this video, just in case you do watch it, basically, I think what Neace says in the start of the video, the fundamental concepts about Yorick, actually really good, you know? For example, the most important concept is playing Yorick's early game. Early game, you want to play safe, you do not want to play aggressive. All the best Yoricks in the world play very safe early game, unless they know they can do something, right? Also, I find the way he suggests improving really interesting, where the more experience you get, the more aggressive players you see, which I completely agree with. I do think he could have worded a little bit better. For example, he used some pretty crazy words, which you're going to see me mock around with in the video. But overall, yeah, I actually agree with most of his stuff. But yeah, anyways guys, that was a little bit from me. Enjoy the video, and yeah, if it behooves you to like the video and subscribe, go for it. I want to watch this. This is how you're supposed to play Yorick by Neace. Instantly before the thing even starts, my criticism, like the criticism of this guy, he doesn't play nearly enough games.
You like Yorick specifically right now?
I'm gonna turn my own volume down.
When we're talking about Yorick in particular, the thing that normally holds players
What's up, dudes?
back is they don't understand what Yorick's framework in identity is. So I'm gonna just grab a random game, and I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna see.
That's kind of a cool way to describe it.
And I'm just gonna kind of give you the archetype of like what we're trying to do. So
yeah, like you should always, if you want to review, at least have like 100 or 200 games or something, you know. Have like a good base.
Abilities. So let's just scan this game, and I already have a feeling what's coming when I'm about to watch this.
Yeah.
And let's talk about Yorick's framework first, real quick, before we watch this. So our goal with Yorick when we're playing,
this is a really random criticism, but
Yorick
like
is a test of whether or not you pull waves in, push waves out. Okay,
you don't need to use words like framework
waves out
and stuff like this. Just say like
that's Yorick.
Well, so what Yorick is meant to do
that's your
is
entire framework. You pull waves in, you slow push waves out. If you do this and you do it reasonably well and understand what your
what Yorick is meant to, what Yorick does,
Yorick, you're gonna be dominant. The problem is, and this is why I said what I suspect you're going to be doing is playing too close to, I'm just guessing, you're gonna be playing too close to the wave, and you're gonna be getting yourself caught before you can build those big pushes.
Yeah, funny enough, that is a huge problem for most Yorick players. I see a lot of people play way too aggressively early game.
You don't have to go TP. If you want to go TP,
well, not aggressively, but like stupidly.
TP ignite and TP flash. The reason this is because for most players, at least in my experience, it's better.
But what do you say?
You know, in low elo, in my opinion, you don't have to go TP. If you want to go TP, you'd be better off doing TP.
You don't have to go TP in low elo.
The reason this is because for most players, at least in my experience, it's better to learn how to just fight and die on waves than it is to try to outplay people. No.
Oh, that's interesting.
If you're playing Yorick and low elo, you probably don't have the best mechanics. So if you're going TP and flash, you're saying, well, I want to try to outplay somebody with flash. But again, pull waves in, push waves out. We just
wait. So is he suggesting to go TP ignite or
just
what?
Take a wave, manage it, and then fight and die.
TP is by far Yorick's most broken rune.
Is how I want you to play for now, because you're at an elo.
Right, but just go TP. Only smart people go TP.
You're at an elo.
Only meatheads go shitty runes like flash.
Very fast, actually.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right on the wave management piece. I find myself constantly, like, if I lose a trade and then I get bullied off the wave, it's like I lose the entire lane almost immediately. I can't recover.
Number 2 full goes to E crack skull. Have fun getting 4 graves at level 2.
Right off the jump, you always assume early game pathing. If you're facing like a Riven, an Aatrox, I mean, really, you shouldn't be early gaming anymore.
Who's going Neace? He's a coach.
She just won lane.
He's a very, like, probably the most famous coach.
I mean, she didn't because it's low elo, but like I'm saying that if this was a higher level game, you would be off of these minions now. You wouldn't be able to.
He's known as the free $50 coaching guy.
Also, you started Q, which is illegal. You need to start E, because what are we trying to do? Use the same exact wordage that I just gave you.
Like control the wave. I don't remember the exact words, but
right.
Control
pull waves
the wave,
in,
have it push in.
Pull waves in, push waves out.
Okay.
Pull waves in, push waves out. That's your whole responsibility. So when I'm saying pull waves in, what does that mean? So you see your health right now? You're playing defense. When you're talking about pulling waves in, you're playing defense. This health already is unacceptable. You don't take damage like this.
I mean,
if you take damage like this, you've already fucked up. So let's say you say, okay, well, Neace, what if she's like, what if she's standing like right here and zoning me? Okay, that's fine. This is why, generally speaking, when you start a lane phase, you want to try to get out to the bushes early. And then all you're going to do when with most all laners is you're just going to start E. Now, as you get better, like say you get like weaker lanes, maybe like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good weak lane, maybe like a Garen or something early who doesn't really do that all that much. You can maybe mix in some like auto Qs. But again, our priority is pull waves in, push waves out. So I don't really give a shit about early trades.
That's pretty interesting.
Additionally, grasp is good.
These things are pretty nice
though. Going, right? Yeah, you went Conqueror. That's fine.
Conqueror.
Okay, good. Actually, I prefer you go Conqueror, to be honest, because again, I don't want you to
That's
do
what I
anything
thought.
early. So this is fine.
Okay.
But like a lot of players will go grasp and they'll be like, oh, I'll do these goofy trades. Again, not what we're after and not going to win us the game. I don't need you doing some loopy ass fucking...
Wait, Neace is actually saying some pretty good shit here.
With Yorick. It's just garbage. It's just not a good way
Yo, thanks for the raid,
what your
Kazimor.
identity is.
That's a stream.
It's just really important that we keep her, and she is zoning. This is
That was
why
a stream.
if
Hope your stream
play
was
from the
good.
bush, you can force her. If she face checks you, just throw your E and back up, and maybe like auto her as you back up or whatever. But the idea is that like you are very comfortable with the position of like, okay, I have to give up some farm. Ideally, if you play
How
the bush
big
and
is
she never
exactly?
face checks you, that's great because
3
then you just wait for
millimeters.
the E, and then the minions get low. Because again, our goal is to pull waves in. So we don't want to push. We're just going to literally wait till the minions get low. You E them at the very last second, and then you just turtle.
Okay. So I'm not autoing minions. I'm just
No, you play
early.
like a mega bitch. You play like a mega bitch because you can't. Because see what happens is you're in this position already.
Yeah, that's smart.
You know,
That's really
this is
smart.
common with Yorick players too, and this is why
I'll tell you, got $3 value so far out of that coaching.
Happen.
I mean, these are pretty relatively. I don't know if basic's the right word, but like you should know this. This is how you're meant to play Yorick, right? Like you're not meant really get like look what this guy's fucking doing, right? Look what this guy's doing.
Then you just
Like Neace is actually giving good advice. Like in early game as Yorick, right? You just sit, I mean, what he's virtually saying is you just sit back and farm with E. Because you can't fight up close with Yorick Qs. You're not meant to be trading. Is your level 1 Riven? Okay, you guys are heavily misconstruing though. This isn't trading level 1 of Yorick. Right? See, this is what you guys don't understand. He's not trying to this guy isn't trying to I want to trade with Riven. He's just like most of you guys, right? He's just trying to farm, but then Riven fights him.
turtle.
Like, look.
Turtle.
Okay. So I'm not.
And what like Neace is giving us advice is to learn E in most matchups, right? Because you just want to turtle. You don't want to fucking fight them. You just want to farm and let them push into you. You know?
Not autoing minions.
And if you learn E as Yorick, right, you're incentivized to not walk up for minions, which is good. Which is what you're meant to be doing for if you're this low level of play, right?
I'm just.
Because you can't
No.
fight.
No.
Like,
No, you play like-
look. He's not wanting to trade with Riven.
Mega
He's just trying to farm.
mega
He's not fucking
Because
trading.
you
He just wants to
can't-
farm. But then Riven fights him.
See what happens is you're in this position already. If
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay, I changed for a second. We're chilling. It's more so about like the idea of there are issues. So for example, right, there's a lot of problems that you suffer as like a low elo player, but he's giving you advice which circumvents some of the issues, which is actually pretty smart, right? Like it's easy to say stuff like it's easy to just say loan E. I mean, there's so many different reasons for like certain actions, right? She's the bitch of a shovel. Yeah, you're a meathead. You're a meathead. You're a fucking meathead. Like Neace, like I thought he was gonna give pretty like whatever advice, and in a way it is kind of whatever advice, but at the same time it's actually really good advice. Like I've never really thought about like the way Yorick plays where you want to be shoved in and shoved back into a huge wave, right? But that's not a I wouldn't say that's like a... Yeah, I don't know, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to put it in. Because if I decently just cost way too much for it, I mean, it depends how much you value for it, right? I mean, if we're gonna say, like, in my opinion, it's too expensive, then it's just subjectivity, right? The advice to listen to is from you. Okay, well, the advice I'm gonna give you, though, is, like he's giving actually pretty good advice. That's basically top lane wave management knowledge. No, it's not. It's... I mean, it kinda is, but at the same time, like, you're not gonna fucking notice if you're silver. Now, the problem is, Neace, what do I do in this situation? Niece, what do I do in this situation? I can't even get the wave, bro. Niece, what do I do? Yorick early game still broken, bro. In for the wave? I don't even get the wave, I just got the first EXP of 3 melee videos, bro. Oh my god. Fuck off, Trundle, you little brat. I also find it, like, pretty interesting that Neace didn't directly say, like, Yorick is dog shit early game. Yorick has weak early game. He's just saying the way you want to play Yorick, the way you want to play is you want to turtle and you want to turtle right now. I like that because if he says stuff like Yorick has dog shit weak early game, right? Then you sort of condition someone into the mentality of like, okay, I just should never fight then, right? Because I'm weak early game. No champ beats Trundle level 1. Yeah, Trundle was really strong early game. That was kind of like a funny idea to use that Trundle pillar to cancel an auto.
You know, this is common with Yorick players too, and this is why I said I could pull up a random VOD and I know this is going to happen because your champion is actually so useless.
But this is not loose landing because win game. Yeah, I need loose landing
more
often.
When I place a Yorick in Korea and like Diamond, they won't go anywhere near me because they know, right? Their whole identity becomes like, all right, I'm just going to wait until my turn, and that's how you need to think. What's cool is that since you have this simple framing, you can very reliably get through these lane phases once you understand, like, okay, I don't have to do anything swag, I just have to chill. And I'm going to explain to you here in a bit why that's so impactful. But here, you find out the hard way just how shitty Yorick is. You get the gank early, but you can very clearly see that, like, you don't really do anything here. A huge minion wave, also.
That's pretty funny.
If you were like a standard, like, I don't know, like
find out how shitty Yorick is.
Or something, this wouldn't really bother you all that much, right? And you would get the.
Find out how shitty Yorick is.
And then the next mistake is you don't play back. When that gank shows up, you should be pinging him off and just letting the wave come under. Now, as you get more experienced and see, like, okay, maybe I land some ease on this guy, and maybe, you know, maybe this jungler's a lot stronger than, you know, Ivor and Yorick combo. Maybe you can inch your way forward and try to get the gank. But I need to remind you that, like, you don't have to do that.
But I seem like a rave guy.
Strategy.
Ram is a question like this is problem kinda. No, this is an early game specific issue. You don't have this problem.
Strategy. They say, okay,
the biggest weakness of Yorick is playing the early game, and you need to find a way to play the early game.
And if I don't have those hands, if they just wait for the hands that they have in their hand range. In this case, Yorick's hand range would be full wave in.
What's he talking about? What is he doing with my hands?
Which means if the point is,
that's so cool about Yorick. Not really. This is pretty good. This is pretty good advice. I do agree with that. There are some stuff he's saying that is just needlessly complex.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck is he framework? Like, you don't need to say. Just say something like this. How you play Yorick? Some shit, man.
See where her face is pointing? Just put it like a box in front of her head.
I'm gonna miss all those minions.
It's all good.
Oh my god, looking at the CSing is genuinely hurting me. Okay, there we go. Look at that CSing, genuinely hurt me. Oh man, that hurts.
Shorter clicks and you won't miss them as often, but you click like you're 80 years old. No, shit.
What? Neace, what? What'd you say? What kind of criticism is that?
Shorter clicks and you won't miss them as often, but you click like you're 80 years old. No, shorter than that. Like tight movement. Tight, like you're
Giga Chad, bro.
You're actually gaming.
You're fucking 80 years old,
quicker. You're not a slow person.
Holy Giga Chad.
Yeah, there you go. Which is understandable because again,
I like him.
But once you land the E, you do win. So right here, you can win. Yep. Cage it. Walk up. Cage it. You don't have to ignite her right away. She's gonna have to flash.
Oh, he is going TP Ignite. Nice.
Yeah. See, she's always gonna flash there, so you don't have to ignite right away.
Okay.
That makes sense. Now build your wave up, just like before.
I wonder if like it's like over here, right? Like if I was coaching, like example, right? Example. If I was coaching the Yorick here,
Yeah, so
right?
run your corrupting pot here because we took a lot of damage.
And the second he gets the Q on this minion,
but once you land the E, you do win. So right
like the second I see that, right, I would like give the advice.
here,
I'd say I think so. Neace is what, yeah. I'd say the same thing as Neace
you don't
would
have
say,
to ignite her
right?
right away. She's gonna have to flash.
I wonder if it's worth it for me to say like after the play, you could have probably eat him earlier, right? You probably could have eaten him the second you hit 4 graves. Or if that's gonna be too overwhelming. We'll have to play League, I guess. Lame.
Then you can chuck an E on her head if you want.
Oh, this guy's CSing hurts.
Yeah,
Is this what you guys are CSing
back
like?
away and recall. It's good.
Oh my god!
Push. We want her to walk up to the wave like a Nimrod. Like that. And then you can walk up and fish. Fish right away. Don't even waste time. Yep. Yes, cage. Ult. Were you not in cage range? Or am I tripping?
No.
Okay. If you know more than I do. Remember,
What does
point that
Nimrod
E
even
at her
mean?
nose,
What, you don't know
like
the
in front
word
of her
Nimrod?
nose, and put a box like in front of
It's
her
a
nose.
funny insult. You Nimrod?
That's how I do it. Not
This is
to
the thing
miss
that
some,
kind of annoys me about
easy money early.
coaching other like worse Yorick players is that their
Q and kill
like
her too, yeah.
fundamentals and mechanics are so unclean. And it kind of annoys me looking at it. Like this guy's CSing is
sword push
really
from here and try to
bad.
land
His
east.
clicks in general are really
Don't waste your
weird
E
as
when
well.
She's near the wave like that.
Like not efficient. I mean, there's so much they can improve from, right? There's so much.
Should be pressuring her though. She can't just stand here like this. There you go. Now push.
This is where Neace's advice is pretty bad, because in this specific situation, you're not meant to do anything but shove the wave to get ghouls and then E.
Should be pressuring her though. She can't just stand here like this.
Because if you E, Maiden is close enough to KO to just run straight at her. And then Maiden just dies.
Uh-oh.
And your E does nothing because he had no ghouls in the first
Yeah,
place.
just it's okay. It's okay. Just E her and get us out of here.
And like it's really bad to I gotta pick my champion. It's really bad, but the right play in this sort of situation, if you're gonna eat like that, then you have to do another play where you have to run away in this moment. You have to run away and not like actively push the wave.
Yeah, just get, it's okay. It's okay. Just E her.
So even though there is a way to circumvent the E that you threw earlier, right? The better play in general was to just never toss that E in the first place. Weird things about Yorick. 1, 2, 3. You need to learn quick how Maiden puffing works. You need to understand at the very least how Maiden works, yes. You need to understand that if you E the enemy right, they're gonna run at the enemy. And you gotta be careful to not get a hit by tower.
Wait, she's gonna try to push the wave and then you can fuck her up. Now don't overthink it. Just point the bot. Yeah. Yeah, do it. What are you waiting for? Beat her up. You have Triforce. She doesn't. Beat her up. Keep auto-ing.
He doesn't
spawn
win.
your shit. Back away. Okay, it's fine. She flashed on your head. It's okay. It's okay. No, Nocturne will kill it.
was up here too.
Yeah,
The
Nocturne
right play there was to just wait for ult.
will probably
and
clean
then
it
go
up
in.
at least. Grab your hull breaker.
It was not okay. Like, there's no way you beat a level 11 KO with just that, man. I'm sorry, you don't
It's
win.
kind of on me.
You need
a
all.
little early. Okay, try to sneak to the next bush behind though. Like above golems, above your golems. She's gonna keep pushing. No, she's not. Oh, let's just push into her then.
Yeah, I don't know why Neace is suggesting to fight her.
Okay,
I mean,
ult, and then get ready to kick.
I think he does. Actually, I think he does win. I think he does win if he gets like ult. Yeah, ult combo.
E. Okay,
Oh.
she's sidestepping. She's juking well. You can back up until you have your E again. You're better off just fighting, yeah. Ow.
Dude, you can't. Oh my god, it hurts.
Just no ignite, that's why. He kills though. He should kill because he has fear. Good.
You can't half-ass it. You either go in or you don't. Alright.
Movement again. I didn't just commit.
Yes, yeah. You're better off just autoing at that point.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to kite it.
If he committed, he would have killed.
I think it behooves us to try to avoid the KL inside lanes and just...
It behooves us? What the fuck?
It behooves us...
What? Define behoove. It is a duty or responsibility. It is appropriate or suitable. What the fuck? Is he writing an essay? $350 vocabulary?
I think it behooves us to try to
It sounds so oh my
inside lanes
god,
and just kill our team.
It
Because
sounds so
like I said, she's obviously
weird.
competent, so let's just try to get opposite pressure
What's up,
on her
Trinity?
and like kill this Yasuo, for
What's up,
example,
what's
who's bound to be 10 times easier than the guy that we're facing.
Scholar? He's literally Rise. Heimerdinger knowledge.
Push,
It's
yeah,
behooving
push,
for
'cause they're
Yorick
distracted
players
by Nocturne,
to
yeah,
use
so I
such
think you're free.
sophisticated vocabulary. It's behooving of us. It's behooving $350 from my bank
You just
account.
want to run away. After you kill him, run. Yeah, cage
Fight,
and run.
fight.
That was good use of. You see what I mean? Now run. Yes, you could push the inhib, but the problem is you could get Baron right now if you just recall. Assist ping Baron a bunch and then get in this bush. I want to
Filthy
really
peasant.
fucking make them quit. Plus, I gotta get to breakfast. And
What? What did he say about breakfast? What? I just here? Sorry?
don't waste any time because I want to get this tower. I want to really fucking make them quit. Plus, I gotta get to breakfast. And I, honest to God, don't think that, yeah, see.
He was behooved to
And they got an inhib, though. So we're just going to push up and then back down. I
Oh
want
my
to get
God.
collapsed on. Let's just ping
I
top
agree.
and start pushing right away. You're not even going to back. Let's just ping the shit out of it and push top. Like
Why?
normally.
You have money for grudge. Sell your crock pot. No,
Yeah, go
literally half the... I mean... This can't be good advice, because half the team's back at base. You have 2k gold.
E her and like pressure.
This can't be good advice. No way is good advice.
All right, get behind these minions. Don't use this way. Okay, well, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. You cage it. You got to pressure now, though. Kite back now. Kite back, because you got to stay up. Okay, we got to stay afloat. Run. You're going crazy. Run.
You're going crazy.
There you
Run.
go. Just run. All right. Upgrade your ult and slam a recall real quick. You're good. You can just recall. You can recall. No one can see you, brother. No one can see
Oh my god! He just didn't recall for like 5 seconds. Oh my
you
god.
real quick. You're good. You can just recall. You can recall. No one can see you, brother. No one can see
Oh
you.
my god, man.
No one can see you. You're like in Narnia. Now run to bottom and kill the Yasuo. Run.
I mean, they're famous. I think I've been kind of mean to this guy, but
really
like,
think that we
it's
have
just like,
to
yeah, I'm kind of
run
being
quick.
mean. But it's so interesting to see.
The breakfast crack, but they do scale really hard. Auto.
Why is Neace talking about breakfast mid coaching session? I should do that too, honestly.
Right at him. Pull the wave out or pull the wave back. Push the wave in. Pull the wave out. Push the wave in. Think tactically. Hit me up in like a week or so and let me know how the climb's going. Your homework. Show me examples of you pulling the wave out and all-inning on the push on the sweet spot. That's
Damn,
how you can
homework
do it.
in League
You
of
can use that.
Legends? Giving homework in League of Legends? That's fucked up. I would not do my homework. He'd pay $350 just to get homework? He really did though. The game's already a chore. Like, yeah, exactly, right? Like, playing these fucking games make me want to blow my brains out. Can you give me some homework? Your homework is to watch every single one of my videos and comment, hey, I love Slugdog. Slugdog is my favorite streamer. Yay! He's my favorite video content. And then you tell me what your favorite part of the video was. North Korean homework? That's not... What do you mean? That's not like a dictatorship homework.